Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to VBD's podcast. Here we have Who's Gunther and Z Falcon here, So starting off, I want to talk about last season. So you were with Graf last season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that final four game, how did you feel? The crazy loss, bro.
Honestly, I was pretty mad. I was tempted. I'm not even trolling. I was tempted to just binge eat McDonald's after the game to just ease myself. You know what I mean? But yeah. I just had to calm myself down, kind of. But yeah, it was really frustrating because that should have been our ring. You know what I mean? Just one pass away from just getting that ring, but. Right. Yeah, it's unfortunate. And Falcon was on that team too. If you want to ask him how he felt himself.
So Falcon, how did you feel overall in that game?
It was actually pretty annoying. I kind of felt like I got sold. My QB called a play to our newest player for game, and it just really wasn't ideal. He also missed 6 kicks that whole game and gave up 6 touchdowns.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was honestly pretty frustrating.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, I just felt like slapping someone.
So Gunther, going back to you. So speaking at an O-line standpoint, how much do you think you affect the overall game? If you get what I'm trying to say.
The O-lines are the biggest part of the game, if you want me to be honest, because if you don't have time and you're pressured constantly, you can't really do much as a quarterback. So, and considering I was the middle blocker, sorry, hold on.
You're good.
Sorry, I had a cough. For Graf, during his last season run, I was the middle blocker. So that's the most important place they could be possibly blocking, because if you get shed, then the middle D is straight in front of Graf's face. So I feel like I had a lot of pressure on me, but I think I met expectations, and I think I kind of exceeded it a little bit.
Right.
Last season for the most part in general was pretty fun. Eating like a king every game, just door dashing pretty frequently, and playing games, and just doing my thing. It was nice. Yeah.
Okay. So Falcon, this year being on what did you start off as, a QB or a wide receiver? That's my question.
I started off as a QB, or a wide receiver. My bad. I started off as a wide receiver, and then season 7 was my first season QBing.
So how did you do overall in season 7 as a first time QBing?
Yeah, I definitely had to learn quick. I started off pretty good, 3-0. I beat Chase my first game. And then I was just I picked up the position really quick. It was pretty easy if you ask me.
So why now did you are you stopping it fully, or?
No, I just I don't like the QB every season. It's just
it was on and off.
It's too much work. I like to receiver sometimes. Receiver is more fun than QB to me.
So how did you feel overall in season 27 winning that first opera?
It was actually pretty it was pretty nice. I got decorated a little bit.
You got decorated a little bit after that.
Yeah, I had a good Whopper from Burger King to eat right after I got it. It was actually pretty nice.
So you and Gunther are just twins with eating. Is that am I wrong?
Actually, believe it or not, I'm eating right now. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm actually as here. I'm gonna... Hold on,
I don't know if I want to hear you eat, Gunther.
Sorry. Continue.
Okay. So Falcon, real quick. What do you think you're better at, QB or wide receiver?
Probably wide receiver, honestly.
So is that what you've done more, or?
Yeah, that is what I've done more.
Okay.
I'm more experienced at wide receiver.
So Gunther, talking about this, you were with Graf this season, correct? So
yeah.
Talking about this season, how has it been? Because I know you guys have been rough, a big rough start for Graf. So how do you feel?
I feel good now. The issue at the beginning was kind of the routing was really bad, and it was a new team, so it took us a little bit to kind of get used to each other. But when we did, I mean, everything was working fine. I mean,
But was it like a completely new team or?
for the most part, yeah, basically. I mean, I think the only ones from the other team that came were like me, Poopy, Mudara, Mustafa, like Graf himself, and like a lot of the people are new now on the team.
So guys, it's not a real question. I'll just ask you, how do you feel about the LOS jokes about you? Like that's my question.
I mean, those are kind of old now. I really haven't like experienced that as much now, so
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really care about it now. Like before, you know, like I mean, and this is like 2 years ago almost, right? Like I did have an issue with, catching the ball, and I think I've overcome that hurdle. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
And I think I've changed as a person, and I think, I mean, I don't really drop the ball anymore. I mean, I've had some pretty great moments with catching the ball, actually.
So what I've heard from Graf, you guys have your own VC plays, like just your VC play. Like, is this?
Yeah.
Right. So how do you guys only have one or a couple?
Oh, we have a lot. I mean,
okay.
I have like a lot of VC plays. I mean,
So
you have the Who's Gronks, you have the slides. You feel yeah.
So just you two like have that personal connection. That's what I'm hearing.
It's kind of with every player. I wouldn't say it's just.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I like Graf a lot, of course, but like I wouldn't say that VC play connection is kind of between us only.
Okay, yeah, I feel that. So
Yeah.
Did you see the wheelchair in the back?
I did. Yeah, I did. I did see the wheelchair.
Falcon, are you what are you doing, Falcon?
Can you get out, please?
My bad. I was just like looking at it.
Okay. I don't know why this is.
Oh, I didn't anchor it. I forgot.
Wait, so I could push this off?
No, you can't. No, I anchored everything, just the crown. I forgot to anchor the crown.
Sorry, I gotta stomp on this.
Alright, I think you can come back on your seat, Gunther.
Oh, okay.
I should have just made him that seat for the podcast. Alright, anyways. So, Gunther, I can't really see anything on this, but was that your first time? Is that your first Legendary Bowl ever? Or
What do you mean with Graf? I never made a Legendary Bowl with Graf. I beat Graf for a Legendary Bowl.
You did?
Yeah.
Who
that was.
Core, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That, and funny enough about that game, as I was saying before, I caught a 4th and 25 per game, actually.
Oh, okay. You caught a 4th and 25 per game. That's a step up.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, can you not use that word, please?
Oh, yeah, my fault.
Thanks. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
So how do you feel like, honestly, you've progressed through these seasons on O-lining and DEing? Like, how do you feel? Like, how you progressed, you know what I'm saying?
I progressed really quickly, honestly. I mean, like, there was like a point where I was just like in a slump. I was kind of sick and tired of just like always losing the Final Four. So I kind of went to, quarterback for a little bit, and it didn't end out the greatest, but after that, I went to O-line. I started doing my thing. I found what I needed to do, and I just started popping off. I mean, that's what I did last season. I was doing great.
Okay, so do you ever see yourself going back to Legendary Bowl? Or?
Oh, 100%. Like, yeah, definitely.
How are you feeling this season?
Pretty good, but I don't want to jinx it.
Yeah, I feel you on that. What about you, Falcon?
Honestly, I actually do think we're gonna win the Legendary Bowl this season.
Well, is this you're with Champ, right?
Yeah, we have the best team in the league right now, no doubt.
Gunther, do you agree with that?
I don't really. If you want me to be honest, I really don't.
Do you think you have the best team, or?
Yeah, I think I do. I mean, if you want to be honest, a lot of people on the other team, I'm sorry for being rude, are pretty pathetic. I'm sorry, but yeah, I mean, I think we easily have the best team in the league.
I mean, do you have a rebuttal from that, Falcon?
Yeah, I honestly just disagree with that, considering they lost to Candy earlier in the season. Their team is honestly the definition of pathetic.
I'm sorry. Can you use that in like a more respectful way, please? Just thanks.
Yeah, you lost the fucking candy. Is that respectful enough?
All right. So, do you have a rebuttal for that, Gunther?
I do actually. Yeah, we lost because, as I said, we were in a slump at the beginning of the season.
Honestly, it doesn't really fucking matter. You lost the candy.
You lost the fucking supporter, bitch.
Oh, that's something. That's something.
Oh, I didn't lose. Me personally, I didn't lose.
All right, can we just like change the topic?
All right, guys. Honestly, guys, I think that's enough to wrap it up here, guys. I appreciate you for coming on, Gunther. Especially, I know I was holding your podcast off for so long, bro, but I had to get it out.
No problem.
Appreciate it, Falcon. I'd love to get our single one, Falcon, but I heard that you said no to Samurai.
Yeah, cause like I didn't really have time at the time, but like I DM'd him again and like he just didn't respond.
Oh, well, he's just on vacation. Well, I appreciate you guys for coming on. We're gonna get our single one, maybe next series.
Yeah, that's all good.
Well, thank you guys for coming on, and you guys anything you want to plug anything or?
Yeah. Everyone go buy my shirt from my group. It's 3,000 Robux. It's on sale right now.
All right, guys. I don't think they're gonna do that.
I'm gonna plug my Cash App in. I'm gonna order McDonald's. Just a reminder, if you send the money.
Okay. But no, just send it to me on DMs. I'll put it on the screen. Just send me on DMs. All right.
Okay, I'll DM you. Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys.